Well, hello my dears. This is Sarah from sheholdsdearly.com, and I get to show you the finished look that I created for my husband's office. I've talked about it before. My husband is home because of COVID, so we had to create a little space for him. And originally I thought it would be to the right side of my fireplace. I did a video on my ideas of what I wanted to use and the direction I thought I was going to go. And as often happens in design, things take on a mind of their own. And so I ended up clearing out this back side of our room. It's kind of an alcove, and we had seating, kind of like a little suite back in here, like a little living room. I decided to clear that out and really give him a lot of elbow room. So I get to show you today what we ended up doing. Now, I used the table off of my kitchen porch that I ended up building a new top for, just a simple sheet of wood that sits on top of the legs. And I turned it into a faux concrete slab. It looks like a slab, but it's not. So I show you how to do that. I love the technique. People ask me over and over, can I do this on my kitchen counters? And yes, that's actually the tutorial that I used. It was one that was originally supposed to go on your kitchen counters. So go for it. More power to you. I used that for his desk, which had a nice big heavy presence. He's got lots of room to spread out files and blueprints and things that he works with. And then I ended up finding a chair off of the Target website, and this one sells out a lot, but I will link it below. I love that it has caned backing. I think that is going to become more and more trendy here in the near future, so that was kind of fun to find, and I paid like $160 for it or something awesome. Just know when you do get the chair that it's going to come in a box and you have to assemble it. I didn't realize that. I was just picturing it was going to be on the shelf in Target, a big shelf, but on the shelf nonetheless. So you do have to assemble it, not too hard, but prepare for that. So then for my wall decorations, I ended up going with this football pattern picture, which I love that look. And you can get all kinds of pattern pictures. Any hobby or, type of person that you're dealing with, you can find something really awesome with the pattern picture. So I went to art.com and I found this one. I also made a design board, or a mood board they call them, to get a feel for how everything was going to look together and the colors were laying out. And so I put that together. I'm always kind of amused at my mood boards though, because sometimes I get my proportions off a little bit, and this picture is an example of it. So it looks way bigger on my mood board, which incidentally I will give you a link in the description on how to make your own mood board. I think they're so helpful. I ended up using an IKEA frame, and I had to cut down the picture and put it in the IKEA frame. Then I got this really cute sign off Etsy. I thought it was cast iron. That's the search I did for it. It's totally wood, but it's okay. It looks cast iron. And then the other thing I thought was that the letters were actually gold, and they are just like a raw wood. So I ended up gilding it. I don't know if you've ever tried gilding, but you just paint this really thin, watery glue on whatever you're doing. And it's called Size, S-I-Z-E. You paint on your size, you let it get a little bit tacky, and then you lay these super thin sheets of gold on the parts where you glued, and you take a brush and it just flakes off and brushes away. So I ended up gilding the words because I wanted them to be gold, and I love how it all turned out. So those are my wall decorations. And then on the desktop, I simply have a gold lamp from IKEA, the barometer lamp, and I have a faux fern. And then I have this beautiful desk organizer that's from Anthropology. Once I got it, and I was like, oh, I totally could have made this. Like, had pipes and, glued them down and spray painted them gold. So you could totally pull it off. You could make it for very inexpensive if you love the look. So that's the top of his desk. We're keeping it really simple. And then the rug I already had. It's a Target Safaviah rug. I think it's called Evoke. I'll double check and link it for you if they still have it. And then the only other thing is I would like some storage for files and a little bit more for his desk supplies. So I'm working on that. The picture, the original one that I chose in my design board, I feel like I love that it's black. I know I want something black and it's going to be down on the floor or down here, but I do need it to be enclosed more, just so he has some more privacy to, you know, throw cords and not cute things in there. And the wire basket wasn't going to work. So I'm shifting gears on that. Alright, so that's it for the little office tour. I'm super happy with it. We are getting close to the full master bedroom tour. It is coming very soon. Be watching. Alright, and if you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I do post regularly and I share my professional design advice for the DIY home life. Alright, take care and I will talk to you soon.